Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? I'm here with longtime Mize owner, Alan Trottier. Alan, we started working together, I think it was, 20 years ago, 18? I don't even keep, long time ago.
Pretty long. It's 2003, first time.
All right, 17 years ago. We're here to talk today about a little bit about how you're doing there over at Mize Printing. So those of you who don't know, this is Alan Trottier. He's the CEO of Mize Printing. Apparently, it's been 17 years since we started working together. Just doing a little check-in. So, Alan, when COVID-19 first hit, what was it like for your business?
It was on two different sides. One, it was a complete shock, as it was with many people. We did see the trends coming, and we didn't really know what was going to happen, but it was an almost abrupt. Everything was going fully strong, and then within 24 hours, we basically dropped 99.9%. The first couple months at least, we had maybe one or two orders here and there from some virtual events or people that wanted to have some sort of merchandise or something branded that they wanted to send to their customers. If they were doing a virtual thing, they could still ship out things. But yeah, it was all of a sudden, and it was pretty harsh.
Yeah, I saw on your financials, you were crushing it for a while. You were up from last year, and all of a sudden it was about 3 months of just zero, pretty much zero. Few $100 here and there,
basically. Yeah.
So what sort of measures were you, as a business owner, were you able to take to reduce your cost structure and stay alive through that period?
Well, we sort of had to go through the financials line by line, just sweep through of all the different apps and tools and subscriptions that we have, and just calculate and see what things we really, really needed and things that we didn't want to let go because, we're still hoping that things were going to come back. So it was sort of a balancing act there.
So I'm curious now, like you started to reopen, I can see your numbers here. You're back about 30-40% of your peak last year. And, you were trending ahead 20 points before all this hit. So still a long way to go, but are you starting to see any trends within the industry, or people starting to buy, or events starting to take place? What are you seeing on your end?
Yeah, it still depends on the location a lot. Some places, things are still fairly shut down, so there's still just the virtual events. But a lot of, fundraisers and small events and things where people can get together. So we're still seeing a lot of tickets, wristbands, and, branded face masks and that sort of thing. Even posters, people wanting to put up signage to let people know what the rules are, or like how to keep each other safe, that sort of thing.
Got it. Tell me a little bit more about your branded face masks. I've seen that was a new product that you've added, and it seems like it's the #1 selling product right now. How does that one work?
Yeah, so the few different types of masks and things that we've added to the website, we've worked with different manufacturers, and the face masks seem to be a really good sort of way to brand to not only your customers, but it also is great for the employees. It sort of shows professionalism.
Yeah, and I also noticed you felt there's a bit of a environmental or sustainability element there with some of these masks.
Absolutely. A lot of the disposable masks you tend to see them on the ground, but the fabric masks, they've got your logo on them.
Right, and on the marketing side, we have a client of ours, Scott Emsley in Vancouver, running Mad Mask, who is pioneering the branded face mask for companies and businesses. So here's a bit what Scott has to say about the branded face masks.
Hello, I'm Scott Emsley with Mad Mask. Over the past month, we've seen a pretty major shift away from disposable masks and plain cloth masks towards branded cloth masks. A lot of business owners have realized the mask is a key part of their staff's uniform, and so they're looking to integrate their brand into that piece. I'll show you a couple examples here. So this is one that we screen printed as black on black, so it's a subtle integration. This is a colored option that we've done. And then here is a white logo. So this is probably the most popular because it pops the most.
That is awesome. Thank you, Scott. Alan, do you have any advice for those that are new to the e-commerce space and are trying to manage their business through a pandemic?
One of the big things I would say is don't forget your customers. There's a lot of really fancy tools and really cool subscriptions and all that sort of stuff. A lot of it sort of aimed at automating it. You want to make sure that your customers are happy they can get a hold of you before and after you've made that sale with them, just so that they feel like they're being supported. And a happy customer is a return customer. So, it'll just keep helping you grow that base.
Yeah, that makes sense. Get back to the basics. One of the 4 pillars of product differentiation is customer support. And a lot of people, I think in this day and age, they get so far ahead with those fancy tools, they forget about some of those basics. We've got so many different tools that we use for, like Sumo for retention and all those different Shopify and Google Ads and what have you. And that creates some digital separation from customers. And I think that's a great point. Is just like some of those little things that maybe you took for granted in the past are even more important today.
And sometimes, you have a customer, they have this one simple question. They just like to confirm one thing before they buy. And if they can't get a hold of you, they're probably going to go somewhere else.
So live chat on all your checkout pages, I think that's one of your implied recommendations there.
Absolutely.
7 customer support if you can afford it. Awesome. Yeah. Well, great to connect with you, buddy. Get your fully branded, customizable, environmentally friendly, reusable face mask from Alan at myzone.com/printing. Stay safe, everyone. Good talking to you, Alan, and we'll talk soon. Take care, guys.
Thanks. Bye.